Welcome to this overview of working with Rule 1 alert incidents in RailLink's damaged and defective car tracking system. Rule 1 covers the care of freight cars, inspections, repairs to foreign cars, minor defects including car hire implications and dispositions for unacceptable cars, gauges and publications required, and car classification. Rule 1 is also used to report and address truck hunting alerts and equipment advisory notices. In this video, we'll look at special field entries for Rule 1 alert incidents. For the basic workflow of Rule 1 incidents, watch the DDCT Rule 1 incidents video that is part of this DDCT training video series. Log in to Launchpad and navigate to DDCT. If you have any questions about logging in, watch the DDCT Getting Started video that is part of this training series. A pop-up box appears asking you to select the company you represent. From the DDCT menu bar, select Incidents, Create Incident. The New Car Incident page is displayed. The default incident date is the current date. Use the calendar icon or enter a date to change the date of the incident. By default, Rule 1 is already selected from the Interchange Rule drop-down. Use the Alert Type drop-down to select the alert type, either EHMS Alert or Equipment Advisory. Select Equipment Advisory for cars that are subject to Equipment Advisory notices. Use the Equipment Advisory category drop-down list to select Equipment Instructions, Informational Notice, or Special Handling. Enter the Equipment Advisory Notice number for the identified equipment. Note that EI0001, EI0002, EI0003, IN3000, IN3001, IN3002, IN3003, and IN3004 are not eligible to close using this function. The EHMS alert is for truck hunting. Select the EHMS alert type and enter a letter for the affected truck in the truck field and select Add Alert to add the truck details to the incident. Details are displayed at the bottom of the page. Enter additional trucks as needed. Enter the truck location SPLC or use the magnifying glass to look it up. Enter the specific initial and number. Select Continue. You may see a yellow informational message about needing an override of the DDCT possession check if the equipment is in possession of the handling carrier on the incident date. If this occurs, override the possession check and continue. DDCT verifies the accuracy of the entered information and displays equipment information. To add a defect to the equipment, select the wheel icon in the Action column. Select Add Edit Defects. Scroll all the way down to View Defects A through Z. Choose the appropriate defect by selecting the checkbox next to your selection. For Equipment Advisory incidents, you must select the defect code of W, Equipment Advisory, to update the Equipment Advisory system when the incident is closed in DDCT. For EHMS truck hunting incidents, you must select the defect code of M, Trucks, to close alerts in the EHMS when the incident is closed in DDCT. Select the Save button. The Incident Details page displays the added defect. Select Next. Select Save Draft if you want to return later to finish. To view saved incident drafts, select Incidents, View Incident Drafts from the menu bar. Choose the incident you want to work on by selecting the Incident ID link. Select the Edit button. Next, select Create from Draft to request the disposition. Complete all fields that have a red asterisk. Enter the contact name, phone, and email. Use the magnifying glass to look up handling car contacts as needed. If the contact is registered in Findus.Rail, the fields are auto-populated. Select the equipment to request disposition. Complete the other fields for commodity or last loaded commodity, load status, and if the equipment can travel on its own wheels. For the disposition note, select whether equipment has been sent to shop or will be sent to shop, and the disposition shop. Once all fields are entered, select the Request Disposition button and then select Yes to confirm. A green success message indicates a successful submission and in this case shows that your request has been sent to the car mark owner. Select Done. For additional information about DDCT, refer to the DDCT user guide by selecting the Documentation menu item. That wraps up this overview of working with Rule 1 alert incidents in Railink's damaged and defective car tracking system. Contact us for more information.